his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Vardiol.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Israel leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position.
Cross to the back post.
He gets big, and he hits the net. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Spread out to the left. Played back in. Beckenbauer. Out to the right. Now it's Mbappe. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
And Batistuta!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe is onto this.
Mbappe! Goal, Israel! And they've got their lead back.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Numero 17.
Israel go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vinicius Junior
In acres of space out wide. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Schneider.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
He's gone for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Schneider chooses the pitch. Schneider! Vardiol getting this one clear. Israel have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Van Dijk. McAllister. Kamavinga. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Schneider. Oh, that's neat. Schneider! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Alexander-Arnold. Caceres cuts it out. Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. Gets a good foot in there. Yamal. Israel looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Shapes to shoot! Mighty close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great chance! It's hit the upright. Goal! A goal at a really telling moment. Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, good spread. Now it's
Ci
Mbappe.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Beckenbauer, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's heaved it away. Fernandez. To McAllister. Distributed tidily. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. So we're just settling back into this second half. Nicely spread. Beckenbauer. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by... Shot a goal! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And yes, it's him again. Israel go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Van Dijk. Rijkaard running with the ball. Now it's Villa. Oh, no joy this time. Vardiol. Van Dijk. That has not gone well. Batistuta. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Tries to play it through.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish of true class!
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Searching pass he's played there. And smartly reclaimed. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Israel are down to 10 men.
Wonderful save by Vitor Baia.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might...
And the shot!
Schneider. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta. Oh, nice touch. And it's Schneider. Now it's Villa. That has been slung wide.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want...
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Mbappe. Camavinga gets across to intercept that. Rudiger gets a foot in here. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a promising position. Stood up well to him there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And Batistuta!
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which Next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He's in a great position here. Here's a chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Foot in. Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He is through here. Very nicely done. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's McAllister. And he's picked it up out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Camavinga. He's being urged to... Can he finish? He scores! And the comeback is complete. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Cambio di giocatori.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, delightful ball. There's the shot! Sticks it away! How very smart. He just got it right.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Drogba! It's loose now and they want to get it back. In he goes again! Fagioli. He's looking wide. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shoots! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught in for the pieces! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
How many? Just how many? That's that, the end. Israel pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. chance, their first of the game.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Israel have the chance to go the other way. Can he get it through? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Yamal. Oh, the ball's gone astray. He has found a way through. Goes for a shot! Goal! Sao Paulo! The breakthrough strike! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Israel are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Quick look, then big header! And it's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Knocks it out wide.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Searching pass he's played there. Yamal, and that has left him in a heap. Now it's Villa.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Out to the right.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Rodri. Big chance!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's had a shot! That carried quite a threat. Israel have their second corner now, and it's made its way to... And the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rijkaard. Schneider is onto this. Vinicius Junior. Sao Paulo were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Eder Militao. McAllister. Buchanan. He's shifting through the gears here. David Villa picks it up out wide. And it's Rijkaard. Zubimendi. Zubimendi knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's looking wide. Backward it goes. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And they've got a throw. And it's Rijkaard.
has a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Rodri gets a foot in here. Rodri, this is promising. Closing in on... Shot, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, there's the clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The most accurate pass. McAllister. And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Buchanan. Yamal, who's set up 1 goal so far. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rodri has given away a free kick. Rodri does well to get it back. He's in plenty of space here.
He's having a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Villa clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Sao Paulo finding their passes. Rijkaard stood up well to him there. Zubimendi challenged just a bit on the firm side. Looking for options for movement. Over to the left. In comes the corner. Israel have their 3rd corner. And it's been taken short. And that is expertly dealt with. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. It's a throw-in. And it's Rijkaard. He's gone for goal! That is wonderful from Rijkaard! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Back within 1, they have them in their sights again! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable action.
Chance for a shot!
That's another chance!
Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Sao Paulo take a 2-goal lead and are...
He's tried one!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel get their 4th corner. Mbappe with the short one.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Serginho is offering a wry smile there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Mbappe plays it short.
And the shot! There it is! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on!
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's well positioned here. It's Snyder! It's in! Israel back on level terms. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. Hops for safety. Schneider. Mbappe. And it's Schneider. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's on it. Can he get away?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Can he finish? Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution for Israel. Number 8.
Final checks on the touchline. A change
Number
about
17,
to occur.
Mbappe. Number 22.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 14. David Villa.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Number
Oh, that's a
23,
vigorous challenge.
Kukçu.
That was a good
Number
run.
10,
The defence looked
Messi.
beaten there.
Number 5. Vinicius
Now it's
Junior.
Rafinha.
Number
Aims beyond the
15,
defence.
El Hadji Diouf.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising, and he's certainly on. A header! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution for Israel. Number 16.
Sao Paulo
Rodri.
take the lead. Now
Coming on
it's
to
just a
replace
question
him
of holding
is
on.
Number
Well, the
2.
last moments now, Peter, are going to be very
6
frantic.
added
There's still
minutes have
time
been
for a
indicated.
twist or two yet.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior! Oh, bang on target. Plays it through. It's a promising position. He is through here. It's out for a goal kick. Deep into stoppage time. McAllister picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Messi. And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. Israel are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
He's had a shot!
Oh, a very decent attempt. Now it's Hazard. And claimed it back swiftly. Great vision. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
And he shoots!
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Mbappe. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Tunisia do have a chance to counter here. Batistuta. Mbappe gets into some space. Neuer deals with that nice and simple. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gets a good foot in there. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Sneijder really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Serginho receives it in a good position here. Tunisia are looking to go forward now. Strokes it back. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Caceres did well to stay calm there. Serginho goes steaming forward. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He is through here. Looking to play him in.
Decent chance!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Mbappe with the short one.
Real chance!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Now it's Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. And the through ball. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
The most accurate pass. Tunisia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
There's the shot!
Early ball out from the back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. Good ball, good take. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mbappe receives it in a wide position.
Takes a shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe into the final 5 minutes of the first.
Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mbappe. David Villa. And it's Serginho. To Schneider.
Tries a shot!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Israel get their fourth corner. They've played it short.
Crosses it in here.
Van Dijk gets it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Lenormand. And it's Van Dijk. And the first 45 minutes are up.
And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Number 15.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Israel have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Schneider did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Israel do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Rijkaard. Schneider, that's a good ball out wide. Vinicius Junior. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Now it's Vinicius Junior! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Donadoni. And still we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. And he was alert to it. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Israel perhaps contemplating their next change here. Knocks it out wide. And it's Serginho. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nicely spread. Serginho. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve. And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a lovely, neat pass. Distributed tidily. Just eases him off the ball. Decent progress down the left. That has been cut short. And it's Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Rijkaard.
A player who needs no interest.
It's Snyder!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Serginho. That's headed upfield.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Shot could be on. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Israel really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Now it's Hazard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
They want to be quick to recover this. Guardiola gets into a good position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
And the finish!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. The normal. Donatoni.
So that's it. It is all over.
So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Serginho. And he's managed to get free. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Now this could be a chance.
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Israel have their second corner now. They've played it short.
And the finish!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Schneider. Oh, good take.
Oh, shooting chance!
So, third corner of the game. Mbappe goes short.
And a chance!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Jorginho really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Villa. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game.
Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
McAllister. Cristiano Ronaldo. O'Shea. Aimed beyond the defence. He's one-on-one! Big chance! Goal! Israel! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
L'équipe d'Israël. Après 28 minutes de jeu, par le numéro 14, Villa.
Israel have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Shotani. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe. Strokes it back. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Terrific header! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
McAllister. And it's O'Shea. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. He's had it nicked away. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Ribery. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Gets his head on it!
Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
It's a
additionnel.
sharp little ball here. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Akanji. O'Shea. Shirtani. He's shifting through the gears here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And that's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Israel clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Messi with the short one. Messi. Israel are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's bustling through here. Played out towards the right wing. Mbappe. Delivery from him.
He rises!
He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Van Dijk. Rodri going full steam down the flank. David, shot at goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. McAllister. O'Shea. Here's Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Batistuta picks it up out wide. He's free. Chance! This time, surely! Goal! Israel! Into the lead once more. David Villa duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Israel go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking for options for movement. It's come to nothing. O'Shea. And it's Ribery. Threads one in. Schneider. And here's Batistuta. Schneider. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Rudiger. Oh, this is a...
He's having a shot!
And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden...
That's rather hopeful.
And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were...
Oh no, what has happened here? Chance to deliver. And that has been knocked clear. Ribery. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get onto this? Batistuta. That is lovely. Ball driven towards the far post.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That has been cut short. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 10. À sa place, le numéro 18.
Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Messi plays it short. Ribery crosses. And it's McAllister. McAllister purring through the gears. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. No foul, says the referee.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Messi could try cutting inside here. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Mbappe. Oh, it's Batistuta. Akanji calmly anticipates. Serginho gets into a good position.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Ribery. Ambitious ball here. Played into space out wide. Marseille are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
David Villa, brilliantly cut out. O'Shea. Foden. That has been slung wide. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's made its way to him.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Feyenoord! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, it's Batistuta. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
And Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Serginho is onto this.
He's had a shot!
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Danger averted for now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Now it's Palmer. Knocks it into space.
He won't be happy with that one. Ruben Neves. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
And it's Palmer.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's found a way through. McAllister kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho. Feyenoord are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that's been intercepted. Palmer. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Batistuta. Ruben Neves. Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckenbauer. Rodri. Israel finding their passes. And it's Serginho. Messi. Taken back almost at once. And it's McAllister. 30 minutes gone. He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Palmer. Serginho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Serginho. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, this is a great position.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Lewandowski. Threads one in.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Messi has it out wide and in space. And it's Palmer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer. And here's Messi. Serginho. Serginho goes on a charge down the left. Oh, well played, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Ruben Neves. That's a good ball out wide. Caceres wins the duel this time. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rodri. Israel different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
That's Rudiger. Rodri. That's Rijkaard. Palmer. Messi. McAllister. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe tries to pass it through. And the through ball. Oh, that's a key interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lewandowski. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi. Israel still this single goal behind. He's picked his way through.
Rijkaard! Really well taken goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
After 59 minutes is
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Might be danger here. Messi.
Great chance!
Schneider. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Serginho. And he's managed to get free. And he's gone.
And the shot!
Israel perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, there's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe with the short one. Backward it goes. Feyenoord are looking to go forward now. Now it's Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Caceres. And it's Rijkaard. Serginho. Schneider does really well to win the ball there. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Chance, surely! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
McAllister, and it's Palmer. Now it's Messi. Palmer, look at the space here. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Substitution for Feyenoord. Number 24.
Rudiger has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, and the shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he thumps it clear. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Nicely weighted ball. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. It's just beyond his reach. This looks promising. And he's let fly. There was plenty of power on that. Messi, showing great feet there. And he's had it nicked away.
Has been indicated.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Messi. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Now it's Schneider. He's had a shot! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it is something for both. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. He's tried one! It's their first effort on goal.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Number 7.
So, a breakthrough already. Alexander-Arnold. Beckenbauer. Schneider. That's Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. And it's Schneider. He's gone for goal! A whisker high.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
McAllister. Serginho. Rijkaard. Here's Rodri. Israel leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
He's had a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Israel, after 12 minutes, is number 14, David Villa. David Villa. David Villa.
Israel are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling us...
It's Schneider! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Schneider is offering a wry smile there.
Israel have their second corner now. And it's been taken short.
Oh, shooting chance!
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Schneider. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander-Arnold tries to play it through. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Caceres did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has not gone well. Camavinga. Kane chasing after it. Palmer. Nicely spread. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most convincing of passes. Schneider. Jimenez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Corner it is. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe aims beyond the defence. Nicely aimed pass. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Dorsun unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
David Villa!
Rijkaard chooses to go crossfield. Played back. And that has been slung wide. Messi. He's had it taken off him. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, no joy this time. Messi. And it's Palmer. To McAllister. Oh, it's Batistuta.
Mbappe!
Oh, super find.
It's Snyder!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Israel looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Knocks it into space. Back into the middle.
Decent chance!
No way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Villa. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
2 added minutes has been
It's
indicated.
a lovely, neat pass. And he's picked out
David Villa! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Palmer. And it's McAllister. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Israel clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Israel in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Palmer. Played out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi could try cutting inside here. And he's in on goal. Real chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And now a sudden chance to counter. Serginho. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. McAllister. He's found a way through. Kane shapes to shoot.
Oh, taken with style. The second half sparks straight into life.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now who's going to be first to this? Serginho gets it away. And no... And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Substitution.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Alexander-Arnold. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's got away, and here's Palmer.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Snyder! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's in space and looking for options. Looking to go deep. He's got tall. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Villa.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Rijkaard. Schneider. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard. Guardiola calmly anticipates. And here's Kane. Shot could be on. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Guardiola. It's Camavinga. And it's Palmer. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Into the last 5 minutes. Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Son Heung-min.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Schneider. Batistuta looking to run onto it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Israel proudly puff out their chests in victory. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Now it's Villa. And this is Batistuta. Mbappe. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here. And Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, can they get him away? Back into the middle. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And he's straight offside. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets into some space. There will be a throw-in. Caceres wins the duel this time. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls.
He's tried one! Magnificent! A finish of true class! And Israel score first. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's had a hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta.
Chance for a shot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe with the short one.
There's the shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Israel are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Thinks about the...
And the shot! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Israel have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Now it's Adama Traore. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Goes for the shot! A whisker high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Now it's Adama Traore.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here.
Pings it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Saliba. Here's Chouameni. Now it's Adama Traore.
He has found the way through.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Serginho powering forward here. Caicedo. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Tries to dink it through. That'll be a corner. They've played it short. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Messi plays it short. And it's skewed away. I know he's seen through all of that. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Batistuta gets through. He's having a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer
He
for
does it
Israel
all with an air of
after
efficiency
44 minutes
and
is
simplicity.
Well,
Number
was there ever
22,
any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
A case now of complete control. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely ball and a real chance. Batistuta! Great football, shot and save. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. Messi. That's good running with the ball. And here's Inzaghi. Schneider. Oh, good read. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Israel are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are already promptly back underway. In with the challenge. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Casemiro. Caicedo. Now Saliba. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rudiger, the man synonymous with solidity. Rodri. Israel looking to pass their way through.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Tchouaméni. Israel 3 up and in almost complete control. And it's Caicedo. Tchouaméni. Now Saliba. Oh no, that was never going to make it. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a waste. Saliba. Adama Traore. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Casemiro. Saliba. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Adama Traore. Schneider. Rijkaard. Tchouaméni. Luis Araujo.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe. Rijkaard. And it's Casemiro.
He's having a go, and it's hit the woodwork and out.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Saliba. Here's Tchouaméni. Schneider does really well to win the ball there. That's an excellent interception. Chelsea making another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
He's having a hit.
Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Koulibaly has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Distributed tidily. He is through here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's kept it out just. Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. That is as far as they're going to go. He's found a way through. Crossed into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And this is... And Messi! He would have been quick to recover this. Nicely weighted ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Batistuta. Schneider. That's a smartly directed ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Israel are almost home and dry now. Rudiger. Israel clearly now in lead preservation mode. Messi. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Mbappe! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Substitutions taking place.
Israel are making a change now. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Lewandowski. Kirkchu. Now it's been...
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
The goal scorer for Israel.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Israel are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Please
Many
be
thanks to
reminded
Jim,
that drinking
and with
is
that,
only
it
allowed
is
in
a
the
very
areas
good
shown
night
on
to
this
you.
map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.